it's the Lowdown right back here on the YouTube channel, Future Stars of Wrestling. Rocky T's with me. Good to see you, brother. I missed you.
I missed you, Jack. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy that the Lowdown's back on the air, brother.
I am too. We got a brand new format for the people. A lot more interesting things going on right here in FSW. You know, the show is only 30 minutes now, high octane over there on MyLV TV. But if you want to catch up with the rest of the stuff we just can't fit on, hey, this is the place to come to right here on the Lowdown. Tonight we got 2 matches. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready, Jack. Are you ready?
I am too. And we also got some updates. We got some unseen footage from the Jack Slammy Awards in Mesquite When Stars Collide 2.
And you don't want to miss those. I'm going to tell you what. It was exciting in Mesquite. Matter of fact, I'm still shaking in my boots with all the entertainment that was going on there in Mesquite.
Yeah, it was a packed house. Fans, you're going to see all about it on upcoming episodes of High Octane and the Lowdown. Tell you what, right now, let's get into one of those matches. Brand new, and you can only see it here. We've got Cash coming up against Big Duke. Fans, sit back. It's a big match.
And there he is, member of the Vegas Originals. There is Cash. We saw it at the FSW Arena. Big Duke, not real happy watching Cash trying to bully some of the younger guys, some of the smaller guys. I told him, how about picking on somebody your own size? And now we got a matchup of the 2 big men.
Well, just from the naked eye here, I mean, since when does Big Duke think that he's Cash's size? I mean, look at Cash. Cash is a big fella.
As is Big Duke.
Well, I mean, he's not Cash's size, you know.
Big says.
And then let's be honest, you know. First of all, like we've seen, like the bullying trials and the tribulations in the NFL with Incognito and Martin. You know, it's not. I don't consider it bullying. I mean, this is combat, Joe. You know, these guys. You know, if you let people walk all over you your whole life, you're going to get walked on. You know, you need to learn to fight back. When I look at Cash bullying, it's, wow, look at that.
And Cash is not waiting. I guess he didn't take kindly to the words of Big Duke.
Let me tell you something. A bully is a bully if people let him bully. So, you know, a bully will just bully people that he can bully. All you got to do is stand up to a bully and just stand up for yourself, and they'll quit bullying you.
Well, right.
I look at what he was doing as, you know, good for the kids. You know, good for those punks. You know, they need to be toughened up. This is pro wrestling. You can't be a wuss. You know.
Well, maybe Cash felt that he was not being treated with the proper respect, and I've heard him say that about some of the younger guys, that he's been doing this for a long time.
He's 100% correct too. A lot of these young kids, these punks, are disrespectful. You know, all you got to do is go on the internet these days. Wow, nice move. He's really burying Big Duke here. Boy, this isn't the best way for a bully to stick up for somebody.
He jumped him right before the bell even started.
Well, you know, you get in the ring, you got to watch out. You know, the match is ready. You got to be ready to go, Joe. But the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, Cash to me is like doing a service. You know, you can't have a bunch of wimpy wrestlers here in FSW.
And there's Cash firing back with some rights and lefts, but then
that
Cash,
was Duke firing back with the rights.
There you go, and Cash raking the eyes.
Yeah, Cash is burying Big Duke. Boy, Big Duke is you know, he probably told all his friends, if they have it, I'll whoop this guy's ass. You know, like,
look at this big leg drop. Could be it. 1, 2.
You know, he probably told all his buddies, I'm gonna make Cash pay. You know, I'm gonna teach that punk a lesson. What's happening right now?
Right now, Big Duke is
just say it. See, he's getting his ass. He's getting his ass whooped.
He hasn't gotten off the schneid yet.
He's getting his ass whooped. You know. Just say it. Just admit it. Is he getting his ass whooped right now?
He is absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I'm not blind to that Disco Inferno. You know, I'm a fan of Big Duke. You know, he came in there and he was looking to do the right thing.
And he's going to be losing a lot of fans in this case. You know, if you want to make a stand and you come out there and just throw a dud, that's like, you know, that's like a football team, you know, talking a bunch of crap and stuff, and you go out there and get beat by 50 points, right?
And look at this. Once again, 1, 2. And the power slam by Cash, and Big Duke has not mounted any offense yet.
Zilch. This is a rout. It's a shutout, Joe, isn't it? It's a shutout.
At the moment, it's a perfect game going on.
It's perfect. It's like Big Duke represents like the type of like baseball team you would bet on. You know, just get shut out, no hit. You know, the next thing you know is like 11-0.
Look at this. He's blocking it.
Wow, a counter move, and he's back in this match all of a sudden, Joe.
Dropped him into a DDT maneuver. face first. Swing and a miss, and this could be the spot Big Duke needs. Look at that, he's ducking under Cash. And he's laying in the rights. And a nice little mule kick. And a big kick to the side of the face.
Big Duke.
And Big Duke in control, and he's got him with the neck breaker.
I don't believe this.
Going for the cover. 1, 2.
No, he did not get him.
And the referee almost came down with the 3, and Big Duke is like, you got to be kidding me.
Well, we might have to get Cedric the Hitman back out here to referee these matches.
And
what is Big Duke doing?
And there is Cash giving him the opportunity to get up.
Oh, he suckered him right in. Good move by Cash. A good veteran move.
Nails him with the jawbreaker, going for the cash flow.
Locked it.
Oh,
and he hit him with a big boot.
And that normally will finish him off, but Cash is able to roll outside onto the floor.
Come on, Cash, get inside.
He had enough in him, Disco Inferno, to get out of Dodge.
Wow. Smart move, though, by Cash. Boy, Cash is really kind of lonely out there right now without the Vegas Originals out there to accompany him. I mean, boy, this is kind of a really rough spot for him, isn't it, Joe?
It definitely is, as the ref continues to count.
That's smart. Get him back, yeah.
He's still keeping the
What's
count
he doing?
going. Well, look at this. Cash is walking away.
Oh, he must have tweaked the knee or something.
That's the epitome of a bully right there, Disco Inferno.
What are you talking about? He probably tweaked the knee. He's probably hurt. I can understand him, not wanting to risk further injury. Smart move.
And Big Duke gets the win by count out.
Boy, I got pretty lucky. I mean, look at this guy. Now he's celebrating like he just had $500 from the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Come on, look at this.
Well, Cash seems to be a good front runner. It seems like when he's falling behind, he just cashes out.
Well, not the dumbest move. This match right here does really nothing for his career, does it?
And there you go, Big Duke with the count out victory.
All right, guys, what you have all been waiting for, the Magic Mike Award. No strippers involved, I promise. All right, drum roll. Bryce Harrison.
Take it off, Bryce.
Wow.
Like to say any words?
Oh, I've always got words. You see, this here is proof that rhetoric won't go quietly into the night. And I'd like to thank Isocrates and Gorgias and most assuredly Thrasymachus for giving me the tools to show that every great talker in this business, this sport of ours, has been nothing more than a useless piker.
What are you looking at?
What do you think?
Congratulations. At least you have a little bit good come out today. I noticed you're up here and my beautiful wife presented you this award. And you were looking at her like a creep, but it's pretty obvious you're a creep. Tonight, I'm glad you won because you lose the title. You will not leave this venue tonight as the champion, as you were in for a very unfortunate twist of fate. Warm up, stretch, do whatever you do, DDP, yoga, whatever, get ready, because tonight you're in for a big ass whipping.
Well, that's pretty interesting. Cash just got up and walked out of the ring.
Well, it doesn't surprise me, Jack. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Yeah, he's got a little yellow streak going on there. I think he was afraid of the big guy.
Oh, man, and that's the one to be afraid of. We can't wait to see more of Big Duke right here. I tell you what, you want to see more. If you weren't in Mesquite, why? Second of all, you missed the Jack Slammy Awards. Let's get to some of that footage right now.
Had I known that I was going to be giving out an award, I would have dressed up, so sorry. I hope I don't look too much of a mess for you people. But let's get on with our favorite wrestler, and the favorite wrestler of the year is Crash test booty. Where are you at, Crash Test Booty? Get your booty up here.
Guys, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to, and by all means, thank you so much. I was not expecting that. There's a lot of people that I'm a big fan of here. Sinbone SquarePants. Fantastic. Remy Marcel. Jack Manley. Yeah, this is a big surprise, but honestly, from the bottom of my heart, this company means everything to me. And I'm just very, very thankful that I've been able to work with my peers, work with my heroes, and most importantly, I'm very thankful for every fan that I've made. Thank you very, very much.
With your FSW update, I'm Paulie Cover. Matt Hardy is coming back to Future Stars of Wrestling. Mark it down on your calendar. March 23rd for Twist of Fate at Sam's Town Live. Grab your tickets for this one. Front row, I know, is going fast. Everybody wants to check out the former WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor superstar, now in Future Stars of Wrestling. The next night, a special eat, meet, and greet with Matt Hardy, Reby Sky. Will Shelly Martinez be there? I know she wants some revenge on that beautiful Reby Sky. Can you say cat fight in Future Stars of Wrestling? In the middle of dinner? Maybe even a food fight. Grab your VIP ticket packages now. Go to FutureStarsOfWrestling.com or check out Future Stars of Wrestling on Facebook. I'm Paulie Cover with your FSW update.
FSW fans, we're back here on the Lowdown, and we're here for the main event, and I gotta tell you, Cutler Wright versus Clutch, and there's a big stipulation, Jack.
Yeah, I saw that. Cedric, the Hitman, said it himself. He's trying to thin out the agency. I can't wait to see what happens.
On his own! And not only that, he made himself the guest referee.
Oh, man, it's going to be some action-packed wrestling for your fans. Sit back and watch it. Here we go. Cutler Wright against Clutch with your guest referee, Cedric the Hitman.
March 23rd, Sam's Town Live. FSW fans, you do not want to miss Twist of Fate when Matt Hardy returns to a Future Stars of Wrestling ring. Grab those tickets now. Just go to FutureStarsOfWrestling.com or find Future Stars of Wrestling on Facebook. This is going to be huge. Limited front row seats still available, but they're going quick, so grab them now at FutureStarsOfWrestling.com. You could also grab VIP meet and greet packages with Matt Hardy, his wife Reby Sky. Kenny King will be on hand, as well as the beautiful but evil Shelly Martinez. FutureStarsOfWrestling.com. Find us on Facebook. Grab those tickets now for FSW Twist of Fate at Sam's Town Live.
Become the next Future Star of Wrestling. The #1 school in the Southwest offers the best opportunity for anyone looking to break into the wrestling business. Train to be a wrestler, announcer, manager, or ref with head trainer Mike Modest, the man who trained the Great Khali, Spike Dudley, Crash Holly, and John Morrison. Guest trainers, affordable pricing, weekly kids class. Live the dream. Sign up today.
Located at the FSW facility, 6035 Harrison Drive.
Call 742-8770.
Do you have what it takes to be the next Future Star of Wrestling?
Come see us today.
Same great service, same great prices. Granite Trade is the #1 store in Vegas for all your stone needs. Along with the biggest selection of granite colors in town, Granite Trade can provide all you need for your new kitchen countertops, outdoor barbecues, or bathroom vanities. If you need it, Granite Trade can supply it. Located at 5451 Arville Street, Granite Trade is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 251-5451 and ask for our friends Tim or David. Granite Trade, home of the $300 slab. And we are ready. Somebody is leaving the agency. There is Clutch taking on Cutler Wright, and Cedric the Hitman is the special guest ref.
Well, this is just a disaster. This is a Disco Inferno. Thank you for not introducing me, Joe. This is a Disco Inferno, and we have a situation here where basically Gigi Severe's agency has the dynamics, the infrastructure, the organization has crumbled.
Yes.
Yes. And it's
on the verge of imploding.
Well, it's already imploded to the point that we're having a match to basically dismiss one of the members from the team.
That is correct.
And I will give, I guess, credit where credit's due here. Okay, they're not settling it, by rock, paper, scissors or, drawing straws or nothing. Obviously there's a problem. They need to get rid of somebody. And Gigi Severe is going to let them basically choose in family how they're going to do it.
Well, everything was fine before Cutler Wright was brought into the group.
Well, I mean, there's some people that might say that the agency improved a little bit when Cutler Wright became involved, but, that maybe the Clutch, thought that maybe Cutler Wright maybe was throwing his weight around and you're trying to maybe assume a false leadership role as perceived by the fans. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, and I have to say Cedric the Hitman, possibly the best-dressed referee in the history of professional wrestling.
I was going to say that. I go, why can't the other officials be dressed so nice?
We may have to work on that at the next meeting.
I hope they swept the mat before this matchup because those white clothes are going to get pretty dirty if he keeps coming, trying to lie down there and count the pin.
And there we go. The loser will leave the agency. Clutch, who was actually initially brought in by Cedric the Hitman, but he is not playing favorites.
Yeah, a lot of questions being asked this week here. Especially like people that know you personally have been wondering. This is one of the situations they've been asking you about. What's going on in the agency. A lot of people also ask you when you're going to get your laptop fixed. When are you going to get your laptop fixed, Joe?
I am working on it.
Okay, that's good. It's been broken for about 6 months now. I was just wondering when you were going to find the time to get around to it.
I'm waiting for the check that
the fixer guy, yes. Right? Yeah, right. Yeah, the fixer guy. All right.
And Cutler Wright, a man that was initially thrown out of FSW by losing a loser leaves FSW match with Gigi Severe a year and a half ago.
Lost it the old-fashioned way. Loser leaves town.
And then he was brought back under a mask. And Gigi Severe felt like it was the best addition ever. And guys like Gregory
What is he doing?
Sharp.
Why did he count the pin?
I'm not sure.
A little fishy right there. I thought maybe, if we had Cedric the Hitman out here, that he'd be
calling kind of right down the middle,
about the only fair way he could get it. Wow, what a clothesline. He decapitated Cutler Wright. Wow.
And there is Clutch. He has been the most outspoken about the addition of Cutler Wright to the agency. Ooh. Gregory Sharp has been injured. And he's going to be out for a while. Close to 6 months with a torn labrum.
Jeez. What a disaster. The agency is just an infirmary almost.
And Gigi Severe is just trying to keep everything in check.
He's like the Don King here, And what does Don King do as a promoter?
He shows no alliance until after the fight.
After the fight, then what does he do? He's like in the famous words of Don King, I'm not going to promote a loser, right? So I'm looking at Gigi might be the type of guy that would basically just elect in the end here to just go with whoever wins the match is going to be his guy because the other guy's going to be out of the agency.
The cover, 1, 2, and Cedric making the count this time. I guess he didn't want the guy to lose the agency on the roll-up.
I'll tell you what, if whoever loses this match, whether it be Clutch or Cutler Wright, if they're out of the agency and are looking for work, maybe they could join Joey DeFalco's school of production here at FSW.
Yes, always looking for some production help.
Yeah, always looking for production help, production assistant.
Well, right now, Clutch is in control of the matchup. He wants to prove that he is the man.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. So what is Gigi Severe doing now? All Clutch did was miss an elbow drop there. What's he complaining and bitching about?
Maybe. Oh, and look at this. The low blow by Cutler Wright.
Wait a second. Now Gigi's back on the apron, off the apron. Joe, I'll tell you what, from the naked eye, that looked like maybe that Gigi Severe and Cedric the Hitman were in cahoots.
I think a blind man can see that.
Well, yeah, I think maybe that we've seen a situation here where Clutch is finding himself in a 3-on-1 situation,
well,
possibly.
I'm not really sure about Cedric, because he distracted Cedric to
well,
allow Cutler Wright to do that.
See, but you're gullible. You will.
1, 2, but he did not make a fast count, so he was not.
Yeah, because you're gullible. I see where this is going, but you're so gullible, and the fans are gullible. You can't see an angle coming from a mile away like I can. I think something's going on here. I think it's a big swerve. I think that maybe Gigi Severe might be in cahoots with Clutch in this situation and using this all as a big ruse on the fans.
That is possible. You
It
never
is
know.
possible.
A guy like Gigi Severe, you can never know what's inside his head.
No, you can't. He's gone through some drastic changes on a weekly basis here at FSW.
Swing and a miss. It looks like he's going for the jackpot. He hits this. It's going to be all over. But Clutch is able to fight it off.
Whoa, that was nailed it right in. Cedric's kind of hot it. And Cutler, oh!
And he just nails Cutler Wright.
He mauled him with the pounce. Oh, and he went for the frog splash, and he missed. It looks like it knocked the wind out of him, Joe.
Kind of breaking down here.
Ooh, wow.
But a nice big elbow by Cutler Wright.
Jacked his jaw on that one.
As Cedric the Hitman, it seems like he really doesn't have a favorite.
What is he doing here? He's tying him to the... He's tying
the tag rope.
Tying the tag rope. That's not a bad idea.
And he's laying in a forearm. I don't know why.
Ooh! And look at Cedric in the well. Cedric the Hitman there, being fair.
Being a good referee.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me say something here. I would profess that Cedric the Hitman has been a better referee than any referees here at FSW so far.
He is actually a very good ref. Yes, no doubt about it.
I'm going to tell
right
him.
down the middle.
I'm going to tell him that you said that he should quit wrestling and just become a referee.
It is possible. Without a tie, are you kidding me?
Wow, he's really laying into Cutler Wright. Looks like Cedric the Hitman here is trying to assume the leadership role. You know, he's giving both of these guys the business.
He wants the best man in, obviously. He wants what's best for business, Disco Inferno, and you can't blame him for that.
Yes, he wants what's best for business.
And Cutler Wright struggling. He can't get up Clutch, the big man.
Clutch gets him up easy because he's twice as strong as him. Look at that great angle there from Joey DeFalco.
And
fair count.
And Cutler Wright is up. Look at the body blow by Clutch.
Lifts him right up and puts him on the top rope. Let me see where. Ooh. Lift himself open. He's hit him with those forearms again. What's going on?
Wright firing away, and look at this. He's got put in a good position for the DDT, but it goes into a snap suplex.
Nice. He needed that extra momentum there.
The cover. 1, 2.
No, he does not get him. Fair count, too. That was a fair count.
And Cedric has counted for both men, and there has been no difference.
I'll tell you what, this has been, there's been no sides taken. It's been pretty fair and right down the middle so far, I must say. Would you agree with that?
So far, so good. And look at this.
Oh, and he just picks him up and sidewalk slam him.
Spine buster.
That's more of a sidewalk slam, Joe. Spine buster, he would have taken him and put him, done a 180 turn and slammed him to that.
Slam is on the side. That was right down the middle.
No, that's a side suplex, Joe. Don't try to tell me about professional wrestling moves. That's a sidewalk slam. Slam the guy on the sidewalk. That's what you do.
Yes.
That's what I used to do. Ooh!
Huge shoulder block by Clutch.
Wow, what a drop kick.
And he had some height on that.
And a belly-to-belly, that might do it.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. Cutler Wright, a big kick out. I didn't think he had it in him, Joe.
And Cedric the Hitman says no, he got it up at the last instant. Clutch thought he had the match won, and Cedric explained it exactly the way it was.
Excellent officiating by Cedric the Hitman in this match, I must say. And what is Gigi Severe doing up on the ring apron now? Cedric the Hitman needs to get him down.
Obviously, Cutler Wright and Gigi are working together. And look at this. Down goes Clutch.
Ooh!
And
I will tell you what, Cutler Wright did that on purpose, Joe.
There is no doubt about it. And Clutch.
That was not Clutch's
is
fault.
Explaining, hey.
Oh, and when he nailed Clutch, he nailed the wrong guy.
Well, he thinks Clutch just bashed him from behind, and there is the jackpot.
You don't put your hands on me.
1, 2, 3, and you heard Cedric say it. You don't put your hands on me.
Well, I'll tell you what. Cedric the Hitman was calling it right down the middle until the end, and he just nailed Clutch. We cannot condone that from an official here at FSW. Unbelievable. Look at Gigi Severe now.
And And it's obvious that Culter Wright, the crown jewel, according to Gigi Severe, were working together, and Cedric the Hitman was blind to it.
I guess so. Boy, it looks like Gigi Severe and Culter Wright performed a big ruse on everybody here, didn't they?
And there it is. Cutler Wright remains in the agency as Gigi Severe's shirt looks like the button broke.
Yes, it does. And poor Clutch, that might be a good thing for Clutch. You know, he doesn't need the agency. And I guess the agency thinks they didn't need him either.